and I'm doing it for my daughter.
We got Doofus Dan with $20. Met a girl on Hinge, got her number, and she immediately starts talking about how her ex abused her. It's so over. Red flag much?
And by the way, guys, these sensitive men are dangerous. That's also the case. Did you know that?
Yeah, I can't remember an instance of that, but
These little fuckers will, first of all, beta male rapist vibes. You ever catch that off anybody?
Like they can't get pussy, so they're
the way they get pussy is by like texting 1,000 times.
Pesterer type.
Pestering, of thing? Guilt. They make women feel they like basically guilt women into sex.
Feminize
like
themselves to try to get closer.
Beta, like men like this, like sensitive beta males. The way they get pussy is they get pussy in like a feminine way. Yeah. It's really fucked up.
It's depressing to see.
I've seen instances of that many times.
These are the guys that they'll fold, they'll turn on you, they'll gossip about you, they'll talk shit about you behind your back. One of the craziest things is whenever this doesn't really happen so much anymore. But back in the day, I remember giving people gigs, like here's an editing gig or whatever, and then you'd see some like 4chan post. Someone would send you a 4chan post that's like some guy talking. It's like, I have insider access to the core workings of MDE. I know Sam and Nick and Charls personally, and I have a lot of information about what it's like to work with them. And like sometimes we can pick up and tell like who it is.
Yeah.
And it's like someone that like Charles, someone that Charles doesn't even know, someone that Nick talked to once, and someone that I paid like $250 to do some fucking like thing.
Yeah.
But these beta males, get them out of your circle, man. They're dangerous. These are dangerous people. They'll fold on you. They'll gossip. They got severe beta male rapist energy. And the way that they maneuver through life is in a feminine way that it's gonna fuck up your shit somehow. And if this is you, fix it. Fix your T levels. Start lifting. Do what you got to do. Read That Way of the Superior Man. Read A Fire in the Belly. It's another masculist book that you should read. Fire in the Belly. But fix your shit if this is you. Stop with this kitty cat. I'm kitty cat man. It's me, kitty cat man. If it was, dude, if this was, if it was anarchy, Chris, if it was anarchy and it was like, I had to actually be on the lookout for stuff and like we had to like protect our shit.
Yeah.
If I saw kitty cat man out walking around out there, I'd go hit him with a hammer.
Yeah.
And like take his skin off to let other kitty cat men know that that's not welcome around here.
Yeah. It's like
these guys will throw a wrench in your shit. They'll fuck you.
They get in your business.
They'll fuck you up. They'll fuck you.
Yeah. They do get in your business.
The type of guy to slash your tires because you're going from a douchebag.
Yeah.
That is something that you got to worry about with sensitive men too. Is they'll get pissed on the drop of a dime and do some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, they do also. Not to harp on it too much, but men who have the emotional sort of the ability to keep control of their emotions like a woman does. I just fired somebody today, and I sent him $1,500. I fired somebody for doing something that resulted in, it was like a zero positive result for us. It got us nothing, and I sent him $1,500 so that he didn't feel bad about the situation.
Yeah.
And I had to listen to his feelings for 20 minutes. He's talking about how he feels like that's really not a fair number, and he wanted $5,000. I was like, dude, there's no fucking way. Like, you did $0 worth of work. I'm not sending you $5,000. I'll send you another $1,500 if we can end this phone call and make it cool and smooth it over. I'll send you another $1,500. And he was like, well, I got to be honest with you, then it will be hard feelings.
And that's generous.
I was just like, I'm extremely generous, man.
Yeah.
I give money to people often. I'm not going to say who or the specifics of it, but like this kid, I was ready to give him $3,000 just to smooth things over and make him not feel burned by us. And he's like, well, then I have to be honest, it would be hard feelings. I was just like, fuck you, and hung up on
And especially for client work like that, giving like a severance like that for a single client work job is I've never even heard of that. That's generous. So.
That's the charity levels of generous.
Get control over your emotions. The men acting like women. You've got to stop. You got to get your T levels checked. Read some fucking books. Lift some weights. Do something, man. Yeah. Stop eating. Start wearing sandy pads. Anyway, let's move on from this topic.
We have Doofus Dan with $20. Met a girl on Hinge, got her number, and she immediately started talking about how her ex abused her. It's so over. Red flag.
Yeah. I'm sorry that happened to you. That's a letdown. I know how hard it is to get to the getting their number phase. But if a girl brings up their ex once, you say this: I don't want to hear about your ex.
Yeah.
Period. Listen, unless you're deep throating me for hours a day, I'm not your emotional tampon. You have to go to great lengths for me to start acting like your emotional tampon. So as far as your ex goes, I don't fucking care. Keep that. Talk to your girlfriends about that. And if she does it again, that's a deal breaker. There's nothing that makes that. There's a lot of stuff like this where you really have to have discipline because they're so pretty. The emotional validation is so good. The pussy's so good. And unless you're gay.
And don't use the abusive ex as an opening to start shitting on the ex to further think you're grabbing her. That's a tactic that a lot of people do that.
50 fucking things like this where if you're on the lookout, you have to be on the lookout for them, and you have to lay the law down. First time it happens, no, don't come to me with that. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. And if it happens again, you have to cut ties with them. They can't, because what will happen is if you go further down that road, it's only pain for you. It's only pain for you. It's really hard when you're in your 20s. You really want to get pussy, and you're finally getting pussy after years of not getting pussy. Finally, I have emotional security. I'm getting pussy. I have this beautiful thing I want to take care of. Finally, there are certain things where if she does it, you have to let her go, and if you don't, it is only pain for you, and you're going to lose her in the end anyway.
Like a really bad infected arm.
We have Silver DGen Club with another $20. I would love a follow from you, Sam, on Twitter. We exposing fraudsters in the silver industry through memes and getting sued for it. Haha. It would be a big morale boost for the boys on my team.
What's his Twitter? What's the Twitter at?
Silver DGen Club.
Let's check it.
Drain the mint. Silver squeeze. Yeah, I'll give you a follow.
It would. Thanks and love you guys either way. XO. Well, we got you.
Thank you, brother.
I'll give you a follow too.
Got you on there.
We got Hunter with $20. Hello, Sam. Have you ever been in love with a woman?
Yeah, of course.
Who hasn't? We got Ronald Non with $20. Sam, you have a lot of well-wishers, and I'm sure most of them wish you would fall down a well, that is. Interesting.
Very nice.
Love you guys.
Classic.
Good wordplay. We got Max